Easy like Sunday morning, yeah. Because I'm easy. I'm easy like Sunday morning. I wanna be high, so high. Yeah, I could sing that all day. I think I might listen to that when I'm done here. Except I need to go to hair and makeup. Hair. Forgot to brush my hair today. Makeup. Makeup. Hair and makeup. There we are. And it is Sunday morning. My name is Jenna. This is 11:11 with Jenna. Good morning. It is Sunday, January 9th, 2022. That's right. And I am here, and you are here, and Patty Lohman is here. Good morning, Patty. Good morning, Mama Grace. Valentina and Patty. Valentina, when are you going to come hang out with me on the show? Come on. Mama Grace, are you ready? Are you ready for this? Do you like it? Do you like it like this? Are you ready? Are you ready for this? Do you like it? We've been listening to music, kind of dancing around a little bit. Did you take your vitamins yet? Did you take your, whatever it is you take to make it through your day? Did you take it? Hey, Carla. How are you, Carla? I put this other ring on here yesterday and I meant to take it off. And now, hi, Carla. What's going on? What are you making today? Morning, mama. I know that keyboard you have is janky. We need to get you a new keyboard. It just doesn't always quite get the words out that you're trying to get the word on. Make sense? You know what I'm saying? Patty Lohman. Are you here on Tuesday, Patty? It is Sunday. Looks good. I know. I love it. I still love the fact that it's a different, is it the shank? Is that right? Is that the word, proper word? I know that, probably not. Hot water. I need me some hot water. It's cold. It's not really cold, but it's cold. Now it's 32. Oh, have you seen these? Yeah, I've seen that. Have you seen 11:11 with Jenna t-shirts? There are other ones with Lily and Pearl on them. We just don't have them as of yet. So I need to move my hot water away from the base of my phone because it probably will get. This would look good on you too, Carla. This 11:11 with Jenna t-shirt. What? Love my specs. Aren't they cool? They're blue blockers. You know, they're supposed to block you from all this paparazzi, all this light. Anyway, I'm here every day, 7 days, 7 nights, 14 times a week. That's right. Me, Jenna Mammina. And if you're watching it now, thank you. If you like the show, please like it just to see this little thumbs up right here. You know, you're on Facebook. Hi, Michael Keel. See the like? I press a like. See the heart? I press a heart. See the I care so much? I do. I laugh so much. I get so wowed so much. Wow. Did you see what Dave Love did today? How many of you wanted to live in I Dream of Jeannie's bottle? I mean, for whatever reason, I liked it. See that? So there's a whole little Jeannie vibe. Actually, it's more in this room than that room. That was my original intent as a child. I wanted to live in the bottle of Where I Dream of Jeannie. With her, why not? But then I get sad, and then I get angry. Makes you shoo. What do. Just wanted to let you know, and whatever is happening today. I don't know. It just came into me. Do you ever have too many messages that I need to delete? Oh, check it out now.
with Jenna. 11 with Jenna. 11 with Jenna. 11. Ooh, you're gonna go now. 11 with Jenna. With Jenna. 11 with Jenna. Right now.
Anyway, like it. Please like the show. Like the show. Share the show. Lee Cooper. Lee Cooper is watching. Ladies and gentlemen, Lee Cooper knows how to support 11 with Jenna. I know, right, Jen? Thank you, Lee Cooper. I'm telling you, if everyone were like Lee Cooper, I could pay my internet. I could pay my Zoom. I might even be able to buy me some tea, like in 2022. Delta Cron. Thank you, Julie. Patty. Thank you, whoever Patty. No, I wasn't. Edit privacy. There it is, right there, right now. Right here, right now. You got it? You got it? Whatever. I know. People I've been doing this. Do you know that March 23rd will be 2 years that I've been doing this. And people that know me will start texting me and calling me at like 11:10 or 11:13. Hey, what are you doing? I'm like, nothing, just chilling. Just chilling with my friend. AJ Martinez in the house. Ooh, AJ. Alex Martinez in the house. Where'd you go? Hello?
Good morning.
Good morning. What is going on?
Hello,
I like this.
Everybody.
I'm digging the spa look on you. Really?
Oh, thank you. This is what?
No, I was thanking my friend Lee Cooper. Lee Cooper's son's birthday's on March 22nd. You guys, let's have a party for him. No. Because
sounds good. Let's do it.
I think the 22nd isn't that a Sunday this year? Wow, I was way off. March. I'm confused. Did you say February or March? Lee? Oh, March. Purple. Oh, I know. Yeah, he's rocking the purple. But did you go to a spa while we were, since we last seen you? Can you talk today, Jenna? We got to dance a little bit. You ready to dance in your terry cloth?
Let's do it.
11 with Jenna. 11 with Jenna. 11 with Jenna. 11. Ooh, you're gonna go right now. 11 with Jenna. 11 with Jenna. Right now. 11 with Jenna.
That's right. Whenever there are 11 people on the show, we dance. Just like Zorba. We dance. What's happening? I need to do something about my hair. I think I'm going to shave it off. I'll do what I'll shave it off on the show sometime.
Yes, let's do it.
All right.
Good morning.
How's the intermittent fasting being?
It's good. I cheated a little bit last night and ate at 8, and I paid the price. I kind of ate a lot yesterday.
What did you have? Hi, Mark.
I had some beef fried rice that I had made the previous night. So good. It was so good. I had to have it for a brunch.
Sounds good.
And then I had some chicken nuggets and tater tots. And then I had a little I was a little late with my dinner, and I had planned to eat light, but I ended up eating a small frozen personal pizza just because I was craving it. And I paid the price. I was tossing and turning all night because of it. But you know, you got to have a cheat day, right?
You know what I had last night? I'm doing a low histamine eating protocol, which is something I'll talk to you about sometime. Once you go through this for a little while, I do intermittent fasting. I won't eat today until about 2 because I'm on a different
Mhm.
schedule. You know, I stay up later, but the histamine thing is a whole new world. But last night I had peanut butter with gluten-free pretzels, and my goodness, was that good! So good. I just sat there and I dipped and I ate and I dipped and I went, I'm allowing myself to do this right now. But when I woke up today, I could feel it. So you know, however, your responses are what they are. Like you said, you tossed and turned all night. Makes sense.
Yeah,
Digging the
I mean
lighting
that's.
here.
I'm sorry.
I'm digging the lighting action that's going on here.
I see it. To me, it looks dark, and I'm sorry for that, everybody.
But now it's good when you go like this, when you lean in.
I'm gonna get
How
closer
about the
to
lean
to
in?
the action. I'm gonna get closer to the action. Hold on. I'm gonna move
But
some
I want to
things
know more
around
about
here.
this spa robe that you're rocking. I mean, it
You
kind
like
of looks like
it?
the Jenna t-shirt.
It's got a hood. Look, I'm gonna pull the hood up.
Look at that hood, brother.
Look at that. Look at that. I feel like Obi-Wan Kenobi.
You look like Lillian Pearl.
There you go. There you go.
Lillian Pearl rock little hoodies.
This is one of the myriad of gifts I was given for Christmas here
Nice.
with the family. It was very I got a lot of gifts, after spending the majority of the holidays previous by myself or with a very limited number of people and limited number of gifts, if any. I came here and was showered, literally showered with gifts. And so it was very
Well,
nice. I
because
was
you
very,
shower
very
people
humbled.
with love. You're doing a really beautiful thing right now in life, so you deserve it. I know
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much.
it's
Yeah.
true.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Lee.
He's here. I know. It's so exciting. I was concerned about him because I hadn't seen him around for a while, so I had to check in with him. But I knew
Yeah,
today
he
he
was
might be here. I had a feeling.
he was he was off in Aruba, right? He was there soaking up the sun.
I'm trying to find you right now so I can tag you. How come I can't find you on Facebook? Where did you
Who,
go?
me?
Yeah. Oh, there you are.
I'm there somewhere.
You're here. You're tagged. You're tagged.
Oh.
So what's shaking? So you've been making some food, killing my back.
Uh,
Yeah, he thinks that makes you look sexier than usual. Hey.
hey, all those water
Talking
activities
to
are for
you.
young folks.
Well, I was watching some kids sledding the other day and tobogganing, and I went, oh, I did that last year at my friend's house.
Oh yeah.
Mark Rosenthal and Mark, Alex is Bay Area. You guys might know each other. You know some of the same people anyway. But I don't know Mark. Born and raised in Berkeley? Are you? Maybe Mark is. Oh, sorry to interrupt.
11, 11 with Jenna. 11, 11 with Jenna. 11, 11 with Jenna. 11, 11. Who you gonna call right now? 11, 11 with Jenna. With Jenna. 11, 11.
It's at 13. Okay, Mark's Berkeley born. Were you born in Berkeley?
Was I? No, I was actually born in San Diego,
Okay.
but my family has roots in Richmond, North Richmond specifically.
Roots. Roots.
Yeah, and but I spent a lot of formidable years in Berkeley. So
Yeah, you have. That's where we met. We met in Berkeley.
we met in San Francisco.
Oh, right. We met in San Francisco, but then we hung in Berkeley.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We met at
Exactly.
not at 181. What's the big club on what's that club called? On Divisadero. That's where we met.
Oh gosh.
Because it was alphabet
You got me.
alphabet
You
soup
got
was
me. I
performing.
can't even.
Is Alex a music
Yes.
guy? Alex is a supporter of the music. Alex connected to many of our
Uh,
music.
the closest I got to being a music guy is my niece married a gentleman from Berkeley, graduated Berkeley High, had a record contract with Jive back in those times. Ivan Mum, and he was a local rapper, about 6'4", 6'5", Viking, blonde hair.
Heck
Um,
yeah.
but he got
Oh,
a excuse me. But he got a him and his friends got a record contract as the Surf MCs. Surf
I remember
MCs.
that. I kind of remember that. Did they play at Larry Blake, stuff like that, or were they just on a? Did they just have a
No,
deal?
I think they played a lot of San Francisco clubs at the time when rap was trying to find its niche, and and it's exploring all aspects of cultures, and so that was one of the things they thought they were going to be able to glom onto. But yeah, Jen, I am in upstate New York now.
Yeah.
And Mark, if you recognize me, Mark, it might be because you might have at one point purchased weed from me at BPG, Berkeley Patients Group. I worked there from about 2009 to 2012, and I saw thousands of patients during my stint at Berkeley Patients Group.
And he's really we're close to this whole crew of people at Breathe Health Center. So Moisha, I think Mark,
Yes.
and Zoe Ellis, Moisha. It's all that's your connection. That's the 6 degrees of Jenna Mammina would be Mark Rosenthal, Zoe, Moisha, AJ.
Yeah, no, I had known Moish since the high school days, 1983, 84, when I was a beer sponsor of the rugby team, the high school rugby team at Berkeley High. When I say beer sponsor, I meant I'm the only one that looked old enough to buy a keg. So
I don't know what you're talking about.
but
I have my sister's
yeah,
idea. I don't know what you're talking about.
so that's, well, you guys are twins, so that made it easy. I had to be suave and debonair and charming to finagle my beer.
I would
Didn't
walk
have the
into a place
luxury.
with my sister's ID and they'd go, "You're not Lisa. I know Lisa, but okay, here, what do you want?" I just smoked a big fat joint with Lisa. You're not Lisa.
There was one time I had been frequenting this one liquor store in San Pablo, buying my beer, not the kegs, but 6-packs, 12-packs, for maybe over a couple year span. And then one day I got this personal check that I needed to cash. It was a legit check, but I was looking around, and then I remembered that this guy at the liquor store cashes checks. And so I took the check over to him to cash it. And he's like, sure, I just need to see some ID. And so not thinking, I gave him my real ID. And he looked at it and he goes, you're not 21? What's going on? I've been selling you beer for 2 years now. Don't ever come into my store again. He cashed my check though. So
Oh, that's cool. So then you could go to another liquor store.
Yeah,
Lee,
exactly.
right?
Exactly.
So what's today? Are you chilling in this robe all day? Is today your day off?
Yeah, I got kind of a late wake up because of the tossing and turning I did last night. So I literally woke up maybe about maybe like 15 minutes ago, after being up and over. But so I'm moving a little slow today. I'm prioritizing the show over my 11:30 eat time for my intermittent fasting regime. But you're welcome. It's not a problem today.
That's so cool of you. What?
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to tell? Jen is a scientist, botany artist, being in. Well, she's in Louisiana. I don't know exactly. I don't think you're in New Orleans anymore, right now, today.
Yeah, I actually added Jen as a friend, and I'm seeing a lot of king cake pictures. Yes, yes. The king cake. I saw the custom king cake picture, the platter that had the ceramic babies on it. Is that an alternative? Is that an alternative from putting like a baby toy in the cake?
The ceramic.
Question. I just saw those babies in the.
I haven't seen that pan, but no, you need the baby in the cake.
Like I said, the pan was like that, and it had these little mounted ceramic babies at the center of the pan on the bottom. And so I'm thinking that.
Yeah. So that makes that form the little cake. I get it. So the cake, so the babies are in the cake, but you're not biting into a baby. You're like just.
Yeah, it takes the danger of biting into baby Jesus out of the equation. So.
Sort of like last night, my mom and I were watching something, and this kid was blowing the candles on the cake. And even back then, I'm like, don't be blowing on a cake. I'm not going to eat any of that cake.
Yeah, no, that tradition. Yeah, no, I'm good on blown cake. That's good. No, I'm all right on that. I mean, the one family tradition that we used to have is the one tradition is for the first year you buy 2 cakes. You buy a cake for everybody, and then you buy a cake for the baby to smush in, right?
Right. Smash it all over your face. For my 30th birthday, I had 6 angel food cakes.
6?
I had 3. I love angel food. Anybody ever want to make me an angel food cake? Got to be gluten-free, but anybody want to make me a gluten? You might want to put rice syrup in it, but you can't do that. You need sugar for the meringue. So I had 6 of the original and 6 chocolate, and then I had 5 candles in each one. That was my sister's idea. Go ahead, Mary. Mary's doing it. Mary's already working it today. Mary heard you were here, so she better work it. So today you're chilling. Is there football going on? Is that over yet?
Football? I think it's season 18. I don't know. I mean, the only type of news I get from the NFL is when somebody does something unusual and out of the ordinary. And I guess this past Sunday, a wide receiver for the Buccaneers was cut right in the middle of the game, Antonio Brown, because he was claiming that his ankle was too injured, and the coach was trying to force him to go in, and he's like, I'm not going in, my ankle hurts. And he's like, well, if you're not going in, then you're not the part of the team anymore. And with that, he started taking off his pads and his shirt and walking off through the center of the field. And, initially it looked like, he was just throwing a tantrum, but, more power to him. I mean, you're getting paid all this money, but still you got to prioritize your health. He's already had a lot of problems to begin with, but, if you're prioritizing your health over that, then more power to you, man. I speak from experience. You want both your legs, you want both your feet, and so right on. He gets a thumbs up from me. He may not work in the NFL again, but he gets a thumbs up from me.
Right.
And he's gonna have his
I did that on a gig twice. I've done that on a gig. I think at least twice.
Yeah.
Maybe 3 times. Well, one time I was on the Hornblower yacht in the middle of the bay with this particular vocalist that shall remain nameless unless I feel like outing her. And it was a big fat gig. And I was singing background, and there were 2 of us. And I started to sing something, and she turned around and she goes, "That's wrong." And she took her microphone and she hit me. She went,
"What?"
Microphone. And I went, and I wasn't an NFL player. I wasn't getting paid enough to get hit by the lead singer of this large band. I stepped off. I grabbed my bag. I went over to change. I went to the bathroom and I changed. I came out. I asked her husband for my check. I'd like my money right now. And then I went and got a drink, and I sat outside and hung out the rest of the night until we were back in Oakland.
You're gonna have to private message me who that was, because my curious mind needs to know.
You might know
who treats my buddy like that. Oh, I hope so. I hope I'm friends with her. but no, seriously though, you can't
I kind of like that, like almost my head, almost my neck should pop, and I'm like, what the hell? Just, do. And I didn't even say anything to her. I just went.
Okay, well.
You might know who she is, but she was kind of big time for a while there.
Okay, yeah, I would definitely want to know. I want to know who's abusing my Jenna.
See, I'm telling you. Rob did 2 Moroccos in a row the other night, because the first Morocco was
in a row.
Yeah, well, I was trying to do a drum roll, but the drum roll was too long. Hi, Terry Taper Davis. All right, Alex, one more time. You got it in you?
11 with Jenna. 11 with Jenna. 11 with Jenna.
Back to 10. So did slippers come with that rope?
No, but I do have some beige Crocs fake Crocs, frocks.
Frocks? No, they're not called frocks. Are they really called frocks?
That's my term for them, is frocks. But I don't know what they're called. They're called the Walmart fleece lined size 11 last pair they had a week before Christmas.
Clearance sale. Clearance.
Yeah.
So that's cool. And that goes quite well with the.
Oh, it goes with everything. And the only reason why it goes with everything is I wear them with everything, pretty much. I have another pair of shoes that I wear that's more boot style, but I wear those around everywhere. I even go on the snow in those. They're big as snowshoes.
Oh, dude.
So,
Don't do that. Get some. No. The ice is not cool. I'm telling you.
it's got a good tread. It's got a good tread. So I watch myself, and honestly, the snow hasn't been very problematic out here.
No, it's when it melts. Like yesterday, it melted a little bit, and last night it got really cold. And guess what was outside my door?
Black ice. Oof. Did you lose it?
I did. I fell on
Jenna.
I fell on my left hip and both my hands, and I was holding Lillian. It was a little bit of a scene for a minute.
Oh no! Oh no! Well, I'm sorry.
Okay,
Uh,
so
well,
don't be wearing frocks outside. Put on your boots, brother. Carolyn
yeah,
Steph
but the
love.
boots don't have as much friction traction
Really? Well, you
traction
need
as these.
some of
These
those
actually have
clamp
some
on.
traction. So. Don't judge me, Jenna.
I'm not judging you, I'm concerned. I'm not judging, I'm
I know.
concerned.
I know. Thank you. I mean,
I judge
there's a
other
lot.
people.
There's a lot of adjustments that I have that I'm still making, moving from the beautiful Bay Area to upstate. But you know,
It's
it's
beautiful upstate, but that's
oh, it is. But there's seasons up here as opposed to the Bay Area where there's like 2 seasons. It's like wet and dry, and you know sometimes it's hot. But here it's all over the place, man. It's like a Jurassic Park out here. It's ridiculous.
sometimes it's hot. Yeah, for like that week, it's hot.
Yeah, exactly.
September, it's hot.
I love it. I
Yeah.
love it. You know, yeah.
I know.
And
I want to get snowshoes.
you want snowshoes? You want tennis rackets on your feet?
Mhm.
Good luck with that. Well, where we're at like it's a valley, and so a lot of the blown stuff gets blocked by the mountain ridge, and so we're not getting as much snow as they got last year. My friend Joy, she shared with me a picture of the same time last year, and the snow is like 4 foot tall. It's ridiculous. And here, you know, I've only seen one case where it's maybe like 7, 8 inches, and then on the ground, and then it was nothing.
Yeah, we haven't even gotten that. When I was in high school, junior high and high school, the snow. So okay, so on Friday, I was at my friend Jeff's funeral, and then went and did this like drive around for a little bit, and it was a beautiful snowfall. They canceled school the night before. They never canceled our school until the day of. We would be sitting there going at 7 o'clock, going, "Did they call yet? Did they cancel it? Not yet," because they would announce it on the radio. You'd have to hear it on the radio if they canceled or not. But the snow was as high as the stop sign. The other day,
Yeah.
it snowed like 4 inches. My mom goes, "Well, it's kind of cold out." I'm like, "Kind of cold out?" It was as high as the stop sign. And then they were like, "Maybe we'll cancel. We're not sure yet." But then when it was like that, we would get off for days at a time. These kids,
Yeah.
"Oh, it's kind of cold outside. Maybe." And it snowed. It snowed 4 inches. But the ice is a different matter.
Yeah.
But it's not like we're in Canada. It's not 30 below.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's gotten in the teens, and I think the coldest it's gotten here is maybe 6,
Yeah, it was 7
and that's
degrees.
at night. The other day it was 8 degrees during the day, and honestly, the cold got to me quicker, but it just felt like another cold day. You know, I mean,
Morning.
had I worn like a knit cap and put on some gloves, it wouldn't really have been a problem. But you know, that's me.
I'm a layer girl, and I wear a vest. I like to wear my vest. I wear my vest. Sometimes I wear my flannel on top of my vest and then my coat.
I am a hoodie guy.
Walking around the hoodie. Gotta have a hoodie. I think there are 11 with Jenna hoodies. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, suck it now.
Telling you.
Yes.
Telling you.
Yes. I'm about to come up on mine in February. My budget is lacking. But what's going on? Oh, I started watching this show.
What? Tell us.
Since we talk about stuff. I'm starting to watch the show that's on HBO Max, and it's called Station 11.
Station.
Anybody familiar with Station 11. It's like a post-apocalyptic story involving a few characters and their paths through this pandemic era of the storyline. And it's a really good show. I think they're like maybe 8 episodes. The nine of 10 is coming up this week, and it jumps all over the place to tell the story, but the story it's telling is very good. I am enjoying it a lot. Very dramatic.
We'll check it out. And there's one that I never watched, but I was talking with a friend last night. Lucifer. Have you watched? Lucifer?
I watched the first few seasons of Lucifer. Yes, yes. The lead, I don't know his name, but he's great in that role. Like he's really just like the smarmy, charming person you'd think Satan would be.
Outdated, right?
Yeah.
Charming, smarmy, being that you all dated. Yeah, we know the type. She loved that girl. I loved Lucifer. Watch Lucifer, so I thought I would check it out. But Station 11, and it's on HBO Max.
11. It's on
Anybody
HBO
else?
Max.
Rob, Carol, have you seen Station 11?
I pirate it, so I'm the bad guy. I'm a thief. I pirate it. I go to my pirate.
Thank you for buying my CDs, though.
That's where I go to my one outlaw site, and that's like 90% of my entertainment content. So I'm thankful for that.
To get there?
I'm sorry?
Is it like when you're watching it, is it kind of fuzzy or is it just the same?
No, if anything, there are 3 pop-ups that you have to close out, close the window to before you can start the actual content. And that's like pretty much everything that you try and view there. So it's a little annoying, but there's no login, there's no registration, there's none of that. You just got to deal with the three pop-ups.
Waffles. I'm gonna make did I get all my I gotta get my imperfect food in. Hold on a second. Can you entertain the troops for a minute, please?
Sure, yeah.
I have
Waffles.
9 minutes to make for my order. Yeah, because I need some zucchini so I can make my zucchini waffle. Thank you.
Okay, no worries. Yeah, no, I love Lucifer. The only thing I didn't like about Lucifer was the female lead. She just seems so wooden, It just her acting in the role. It's a more subdued character, but there are times when she kind of plays a character that has some character, and sometimes it just doesn't come through for me with her. I don't connect with her, I guess. Eggs and waffles and pancakes. Ooh. Grrr. That sounds good.
Okay, so far I did I get a, oh yeah, I did get a ginger and some, do I want those? Nah, I don't want those almonds, do I? Nah. Do I? Nah. Zucchini though, quick. Thank you, you guys. I kept going, I'll finish it later. And now I have 9 minutes. I'm not getting the sea bass.
And plastic surgery. Yes. Yeah.
What?
Rob made the observation that that woman in that show also has plastic surgery. But
the wooden one.
The other thing that just started is season 14 of RuPaul's Drag Race, the original U.S. version, because now she's global. He's global. I'm sorry. It's all over the place. It's every country is having their own drag race, but last this past Friday rather, was the season premiere of season 14. And so I've been pretty excited about that. You know, it's been a fun franchise to watch. Um, but I guess one thing that's noted in this current episode is there is a straight cis man participating and
Oh,
competing against the other, and so that's caused a lot of rancor
guys,
in the
wow.
LGBTQ community, because a lot of people in the LGBTQ community view it as like, oh, another attempt by straight male white to come into this, this thing that they've grown, and because they need to be everywhere and all that. And I mean, I get that, but at the same time, drag has its roots. It goes farther back than that. Drag now is more based in the ballroom era of drag, and that was like in the '80s in the boroughs down, Manhattan and Brooklyn and these areas where the drag community really thrived and developed into a whole thing. What's a great show to watch, and I think it's on Cinemax, but Netflix, is called Pose. Pose, Pose. It covers that era of drag uh, exceptionally. I really enjoyed Pose. So, yeah,
Pose.
Pose.
Have you guys
But
heard of Lady Alice? Did you know there's an apple called a Lady Alice, and there's a jazz apple?
I did not know that.
I need me some jazz apples. Organic Asian pear. Do I want an Asian pear? Mm, 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 mm,
Mm,
mm.
mm, mm.
Green. Oh, they have sea beans. Maybe I should get some
I
sea
guess
beans.
the I guess the one thing that I'm trying to incorporate into my Joy's mom's diet is smoothies. Trying
Okay,
to get more
I can
fruit,
say all about smoothies. That
get
makes
more fruit, get more, and so I'm finding how the frozen fruits are a lot
oh yeah.
more easy to work with when it comes to that type of food. So
And you can
I'm
sneak in
trying
a
to get.
lot of good things. You can sneak in, you can put a zucchini in, for instance. She'll never know it's in there. And the zucchini gives it more fiber. It makes it um, more dense in a way,
Hmm.
and obviously more nutritious because you're getting a raw zucchini in. I love zucchini. Zucchini is just it's such a game changer in that world of smoothies.
Yeah, I mean, in the past, I've put cauliflower and carrots.
But you can taste
Spinach
the
gets in there.
cauliflower. Zucchini is so like it's just there. It's just
Hmm.
there. It's so good.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
I
she
want
digs on squash. She likes squash and zucchini, so that's something that she enjoys, and can eat. So a lot of things kind of give her gas, and so I gotta have to be careful with preparing stuff that's gonna blow her up.
Let me see if I made it. Did I get it? Did I get free? Okay. Grand total. Got it. Okay. I'm closing my cart. Got it. Done. I get my imperfect on Tuesday.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Yeah. So what's going to break your fast today?
I'm thinking I'm gonna go upstairs, make another sandwich. My sandwiches have been my go-to recently. I've been, just meats and cheeses, man, and some lettuce and some tomato, and I'm good. Some toasted bread. I've been eating lots of white bread, unfortunately, but it's it's what's in the cupboard. and I've been managing it, and this past week my glucose levels have been good.
Good.
Skipping that meal in the morning and eating sensibly. Yesterday was not a sensible day, and I paid for it. But it just tells me that while I can have a day off of my responsibilities for work, I can't have a day off when it comes to my food.
But then
And so, yeah.
the thing that's good is to notice, like you did, you had a day off of your food and you notice how your body reacted to it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, most definitely. Yes, yes.
That's
Yes.
important. Most people don't even think about it. And you go, oh, okay. When I ate that, like with my histamine stuff, I know I get certain clues. I get a weird, like
Hmm.
I have had hives in the past, but I get a certain
You're
thing where,
right.
oh, my eyes are watering or my ear plugs up or something. I go, that's not a food that I want. If I want to eat that again, I know there's a possibility that this will happen. So
Yeah.
you had a
For
restless night after eating that food. Did it just get dark in
yeah.
there or what?
It, and for me, it's a portion control issue. When I say I cheated in more ways than stuff I wasn't supposed to eat. I ate too much yesterday, and yeah, it really showed. For me, um, not so much the skin issues, other than if I eat like chocolate or strawberries in spring and summer and fall,
That's a histamine
that'll causes
response.
yeah,
Most
yeah,
histamine
that'll
can't eat strawberries, chocolate, bananas, avocado. There's certain
yeah, yeah. But
water.
it doesn't restrict my respiratory. It just comes out in hives and just a ugly rash on my skin.
That's an inflammation response. That it's if
Yeah,
it's in your whole system when it's coming out in your on your skin.
yeah, yeah. I was traumatized by the testing process when I was a kid. My
Yeah,
mom, like 7, 8 years old, my mom would take me out to Oakland Kaiser,
yeah.
uh, and we'd sit there and they'd administer and introduce the 20 shots down your arm, and you sit there and you see what you react to. And I did about, oh god, it seemed like forever, but it was maybe only like 3 weeks, 3 weeks of that type of testing, 3 4 weeks. And but that traumatized me forever, man. I
That's
could
bad. There's
did
other
not
ways.
trust doctors after that.
There's food
Yeah,
sensitivity
now, yeah,
and yeah. But
exactly. This was like the 70s.
so what's your sandwich going to be today?
Probably a BLT. I know that I've got bacon in there, and um, but I've got a lot of there's some selections of lunch meats in there, and it's sliced off the. I don't go for the packaged stuff. I get the stuff from the deli that they slice, rather than buy that stuff with everything else in it. So, um, but that put a bunch of maybe spinach or lettuce and tomato on it, and maybe slice some onions real thin, something along those lines.
That sounds good. Hey, how close are you to Manhattan, to New
I
York City?
think that's about a three and a half 4 hour south of here.
Maybe you and Joy can take a little mini vacation in May, as in May 24th. I will be performing in Manhattan.
Really? Yes, that is something to plan for. I can't wait. I'm going to tell her right now. That's the
It's a
24th.
Tuesday. I know she's a 9 to 5er, but it's a Tuesday. But
I'm sure with enough notification we can make it happen.
and did you read what Michael
Yeah,
said? Michael's
no.
funny. Oakland Kaiser is
Oh,
traumatized. Highland is a little more traumatizing, but yeah, I
yeah,
lived
no,
right.
Oakland Kaiser. It was pretty bad, and it was before we weren't going to the one on Howe there that's sandwiched between Howe and Broadway, the old one there. We weren't going to that. We were going to some clinic off of MacArthur at the time. But My mom spent a lot of time at that old hospital on Howe when she was going through stuff in the '90s, and I spent a lot of time at Highland, in the late 2000, 2010, 9-ish. So I've been through the ringer, man, and I know they're all, but none are worse. None are worse than Script San Diego. Oh my God.
Really?
Script San Diego. Don't do it. Don't do it. They're horrible, horrible, horrible.
You heard it here first, folks. Right here on 1111. I got to get this
The
little girl.
nicest.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay.
No,
Well,
no. I'm here for you.
the nicest one was UCSD. They had waiters. People would come up in their full weight, uniform, waiter's uniform, come up to the bed. What would you like today for lunch? Or what would you like for dinner? And 3 times a day they came, boom, boom, boom. And they were on it. That was a nice experience. If you had to be in the hospital, that was a nice experience. But outside of that, everybody else is blah. Yeah, Highland is scary. Highland is really scary. They took care of me, though, pretty well, considering. But yeah, it's a pretty scary experience, Michael. If I have a minute to share a quick story of my one experience at Highland. I had been going to Highland, taking care of an abscess on the bottom of my left foot, and it was just, problematic for a long, long period of time. And so I was going on my weekly visits to get it debrided and digged out and redressed and the whole thing. And all of the doctors there, pretty much that I saw, were all first years, right? They're all first or second year student. They're still, because it's a learning hospital. And, I saw different doctors pretty much every time I went. And I got this one doctor, this young girl, and she was debriding my foot, and she was wearing the glasses and the mask, yet she was still able to get a piece of my callus into her eye, somehow flicked it into her eye. And so we had to walk from the new hospital down into the old hospital. And that's, I don't know if you've seen the old Highland, but that is something like out of a horror story or a period movie. It looks like something out of the 20s. The only thing that made it modern were these elevators that were installed. But anyway, I digress. We had to walk through there, down some steps, go to employee health, where they tested me for any type of diseases or any type of illnesses that I may have had that could have been, given to her. And then so I asked her, I go, when are we going to know the results? Because I wanted to know. I mean, I wasn't doing anything suspect or anything, but still, I wanted to know if I passed any. They're like, oh, we'll get back to you. Never got back to me. I tried to do follow-ups with them. Finally, I got somebody to admit that, oh, well, we did that in employee health, and the stuff that happens in employee health, the employee is prioritized, not the patient, not the non-employee, right? And I'm like, well, what? I can still get my results, right? No, you can't. And so they never gave me the results from that test. And I was just really perturbed about that. So, yeah, it was a pretty scary type of situation. And, but I've been wheeled into Highland, took care of myself through emergency and sitting through the queue there. And yeah, it's not a pleasant experience.
No, and that's just, we went through that with my dad, and that it's such a vulnerable situation to be in, what you've had to go through. I've been advocates for so many people in different situations and different diseases and challenges, and having being diabetic and having amputations is there's just nothing like it. I really,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
feel,
It's,
and you were such a big help for my dad. So
yeah. Love you,
anyway,
Jenna.
I love you too, very much. Lillian, I know, she's looking at me like, I know. Now I'm
Uh,
crying, Lil. She knows. She knows when I'm crying. So you were a big part of our scene, you and my friend Rich, because my dad was also on dialysis at the same time that he was going through
oh,
that.
that's right. That's right. That's right.
So it
Wow.
was like
I
bam,
couldn't
bam,
imagine.
bam, 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 bam. Yeah. But
Can't even imagine. That's
I'm
ridiculous.
glad that you're taking care of your situation and doing the intermittent fasting. It can really make a big difference.
Yeah, I definitely felt it. Day 5, I was feeling really good on it, and
I love that
yeah.
photo of you before and after. That's just
What was funny was I had to actually dig for a photo of me frowning. I couldn't find a photo of me frowning.
awesome. No, and Anna's like, I'm so glad you're feeling better. And you're like, yeah, after you ate that big old Sammy. Now you're inspiring me to make my sandwich for my fast. But I do my water first and then I'll make a smoothie. And that's how I fast. That's how I break my fast.
Yeah,
Introducing.
right now it's like taking like a lot of time preparing the meal that I'm going to have at 11:30. Like I'll get started at like 11:15 or 11:20 depending on what it is, and have everything sliced and ready, so by 11:30 I'm ready to eat, and I eat it and it's gone in like 30 seconds. So
Are you getting enough protein?
I think so. I think so. A lot of my meals are protein is the primary in there. So you know,
And what happens
um,
after the Sammy? What's the next meal after the Sammy?
I don't know, something light, something not too bad. Soup maybe. And I'm getting. I may not be buying the healthiest of canned soups and kind of want to make my own. I was really into making my own before I moved out here. And then my diet kind of synced in with Joy's mom's diet. And so, I'm not really on the ball when it comes to that I want to change. And I'm working on that. But um, they've all been pretty much protein rich though, protein rich meals, so
Cool. Well, enjoy your soup, but enjoy your Sammy first.
yes,
I'm excited for you.
yes.
Now I'm getting inspired. I'm thinking, what can I put on my Sammy this morning? But it's not morning anymore. It's 12:10. Tonight is Poetry
It's
Glam. So if
12:10.
you're awake tonight and you feel like being on Poetry Glam, we're here. Michael, Jen, come do a little Poetry Glam with us. It's fun.
Yeah.
Thanks, you guys. Thanks, Rob.
All right, guys.
You
Thank
got
you,
11
guys.
more?
Love you. S for Sammy.
Now I want to know what this it looks like a Ruth Bader Ginsburg kind of pearl thing going on back there.
That right back
I
there.
is
So,
that the
so
rainbow?
my ring light that I had on my sriracha tin, it
Yeah.
went out.
Uh,
And it was maybe an 8-inch ring. And so I went back to the place where I thought I could get the same one. They didn't have the same one. They had the 10-incher back there, and they've got the 6-incher right here.
okay.
And the 6-incher sits on top of the sriracha tin up here. And then I didn't have anything to do with the 10-incher. And so I just hung it off of a little ode to my gang times back in Richmond in the 80s. And so I had a bunch of stuff hanging back there, and I just added the ring to that. A rave
Rob,
ring. Woo! It's
remember those days back in Oakland, back in the oh man. Warehouse
What
is
does Rob
me. So
Morocco know? What
I
does
don't
he know
know.
about raves up there in
Hey,
Canada, up in the Great White North? Come on, Rob.
hi, Patty. Tie-dye Patty here too. Tie-dye Patty, I want to get one of these shirts and then I want you to tie-dye it for me. Yeah.
Ooh, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. All right. S, 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 S. S is for Sammy. S, S, S. M, S, S, S. Sammies. Sammys. Oh, I'm so glad you're here today. Thank you, thank you, thank you, AJ. And I'm so glad all of you stopped or scrolled by. And I'll say to you before I say goodbye, I say, I thank you all. I thank you, AJ. I thank you, and I love that rave ring. Oh, yes, smoke us out, please. Yes, oh, please, please, please. Oh, and let's all have a really good Sunday. S, S, S is for Sammy. S, S, S is for Sunday. Stay safe, stay healthy, and be real nice like AJ is. I'm so happy about this robe, and I think the rave ring might be the thing that sets you apart from everybody. Thank you. I will see you next time here on 11:11. Everybody, so have your thoughts, be sane. Have your words be so magnificent, and from your heart make them be something wild. Or whatever you say, AJ.
I just love real hard, everybody. Love you. Happy New Year.
Thank you. Thank you. Happy New Year. See you guys tonight. Enjoy that Sammy.
Sammy.